Namo Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Sayadaw?
Yes.
May I have a question?
Of course.
Regarding one word, when we talk about the poor people, so in that case, we said we have to take the average people, right? So
yes.
In there's one word, like they call amata. Yeah, amata sati so jahodi. So they sang he kana jaka pata sithani bi buddhi mansa rasobi ati maduro amata sati so jahodi. So the amata sati so amata, how we translate? We translate, I check the English translation, it translated as ambrosia or something. That is something like a kind of food for the god.
So how about the English translation here somehow, Nandini?
He translated like ambrosia. Ambrosia. Yeah, that meaning that means like the special food for the god. But what we know is amata is also the synonym of the nibbana, right?
Yes, it's amata in this case very like a divine food. Amata srisa like a divine food.
So we cannot
so even though the food is very great, very delicious, very great food. That means amata.
I see. So in this case, we cannot translate as similar as the nibbana test.
Not nibbana. In this case, we will use the word amata. We use many things. Very powerful things also we use as amata in Myanmar. Very powerful. For example, something if you carry along with you that things, so no one can kill you, no one shoot you, they can shoot you. When they shoot you, it does not fire, you know. So such kind of thing also we call amata here. But the food also we call amata. The food like a divine food we call amata. But amata Sri saw here, even though the food is very great or the food is the divine food, yeah, divine food. So very good food, very good food, this food. So for them, here amata Sri saw hodi, here is a big and for poor people, you see, even such kind of food, they consider as very great one. Yeah, amata Sri saw, just like you see divine food, they think, because they like it very much. For average people, such kind of food is not good enough. For the great people, such kind of food, you see, very bad for them. They don't want to eat. For average person also, they don't like very much. But for poor people, such kind of food is just like a divine food. Amata Sri saw for it.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Now we go to where the pig. Concerning pig, yesterday we discussed about the pig. So with the pig, the dog, the chicken, the insect, some of the animals, when they see the dog, when they get the smell of the dog, they are happy. Somnasa arises in them. But seeing the dog is a akusla vibhaṅga. Getting the smell also is a akusla vibhaṅga. carry the taste also is akusala vipaka. So all these are akusala vipaka. There is no kusala vipaka, but their mind is somasa. Even though these are akusala vipaka, their emotion are the somanasa. But that is also akusala, the jada, somanasa, not domanasa. Here, the Atthakta what to say, even though they get undesirable food, they are still happy, they don't get angry. Even they are happy, the vijnana or the vipaka is akusala vipaka, not kusala vipaka. The Badidwa Warasayane, yeah, Badidwa Warasayane. Kejabi.
Sayadaw, this paragraph we already finished, no?
Yes, third Sunday, but below the third Sunday, not finished yet. Badidwa Warasayane, the one. For the second paragraph, and when a pig is tired, it made to lie on a fine couch. Although he cries out, still the matter pain arises only in his impulsion, true partial perception. In his body consciousness is solely propertive consciousness. Here, the pig, you tie the pig, you keep some, the pig will cry out, but even the pig cry out. So the Jawana, even Jawana, Domanasa, because the here very the sopa, for example, sopa, very soft place. You keep the place, the pig or the sopa, but the pig will cry out, but not because of the sopa actually, because of sanya vipalasa. The pig doesn't like the sopa. The pig will get angry with that. Even the pig get angry. So it is not kusala vipaka. The vipaka is akusala vipaka because the sopa is agreeable object. The sopa is desirable object. Even though the pig does not like it, it is still akusala vipaka. So the next one, apija. Furthermore, agreeableness, disagreeableness should also be understood by way of the doors. So by way of the door also, we should distinguish the object as agreeable and disagreeable. Therefore, dark mark, which is pleasant to touch. The mark, very pleasant to touch, is disagreeable in the eye door and no doors, and is agreeable in the body door. That mark, you see, in the water, the dark mark is warm. So if you touch the dark mark, so the touch very nice. See, very nice, because you feel very cold. Where you touch the warm dark, then you will feel better. So the touch or it is pleasant to touch. The Dhamma is pleasant to touch, but it is disagreeable in the idols. For us, if we touch the dark, we like it. We will enjoy the touch, but we will see it. You see, in the idol, it is disagreeable. In the nose, we will get mad. It is also disagreeable. But in the body, is agreeable. So by door also, we can distinguish the object here, desirable or desirable. The Jakawati no Mani Ratanena, yeah, for one who is struck by which turnip monarch's gen treasure, it appeared on a goddess pie. So the goddess pie, you see, this pie made of gold. This pie made of many things. Such pies made of iron, some made of gold, made of silver. But here, goddess pies, all the gen treasures are agreeable in the idols. Yeah, it looks very nice. The goddess pie look very nice. This creeper is the body door, but when you are struck with the goddess pie, so it will be very painful. So in the body door, it is discreetable, but it looks very nice in the idol. It is discreetable. Why? Because of the arousal of the great pain. If you are struck by the goddess pie, it will be very pain for you. That's why the body door, in the body door, it is disagreeable, but in the idol, it is agreeable. That it should be understood that the agreeable and disagreeable are rightly distinguishable only by way of karma result. So, by way of karma result, so we would it's not the object. If you classify the object by way of result, is the best. But because if you classify by way of other things, so those objects sometimes can be agreeable, sometimes can be disagreeable. But if you distinguish by the karma result, now the object will never change its nature. Now, kusala kamacha will always be agreeable. Agusala kamacha will always be disagreeable. So it's the best to distinguish the matter as eta anita by way of vibhaṅga only. So if we go to Tika, you go to Tika, Kejapi, yeah. Satipi sanya vipalase satipi, even though there is sanya vipalasa, satipi there is, even though there is, sanya satipi. Satipi sanya vipalase. So you know this sentence, I don't know how to say. Satipi sanya vipalase, even though there is sanya vipalasa. Buddha rupa dasana disu kusala vipaka sewa. Buddha rupa dasana disu. Buddha rupa dasana adisu. Yes, this the division is right. When see the Buddha's appearance, etc. Kusala vipaka sewa. Only kusala vipaka there. Because of sanya vipalasa, someone sees the Buddha, but he gets angry with the Buddha. Or who sees the Buddha, he gets angry. So even though he gets angry, so this is kusala vipaka. The appearance of the Buddha is kusala vipaka. Buddha dasana di suja agusala vipaka sa upadita siro. Buddha dasana di su. We see the dark. So agusala vipaka there. We see the dark agusala vipaka. Even though the animals, some animals like the dark, they join the dark. So that dark is only agusala vipaka, not kusala vipaka. So in order to show this, ekasme yewa dware, Dena vipakena aramna sa eta neta dasedi. So in order to show this, the object is here. Dena vipakena aramnasa. By the vipaka, by this vipaka, aramanasa, the object, eta neta dan, desirable or desirable, that's it show. it showed that because this one it showed that tena you can translate here tena vipakena. The former words are the reason. The reason. This one here tena vipakena aramnasa ethanetata dasidi. This one it showed that the object is distinguished. The eta anetas are distinguished by vipaka. Tena vipakena eta netata dasedi. It show that eta aneta aramna. Eta aneta. Here we say eta aneta aramana. It show eta aneta aramana by way of vipaka. Then Vaja manebi sanya vipala se Vaja manebi stibi the same. Even though there is sanya vipala sa Vaja mane sanya vipala se aramnena vipaka niyama dasana. Vipaka niyama dasana. Yeah. Vipaka niyama dasana. Vipaka niyama dasana. Yes. Niyama, how to translate niyama? Niyama. Santali. Niyama santali. Yeah, we have to niyama. Aramnena vipaka niyama dasana. To show the object santali by vipaka. To show the object santali by vipaka. He agrees with the Atthakatha. Because Atthakatha said, Sachi aramna eta hodi kusala vipaka upajadi. Sachi aneta akusala vipaka upajadi. Atthakatha says so. So the Mulatika agrees with the Atthakatha. So if the object is eta, kusala vipaka arises. If it is aneta, akusala vipaka arises. He agreed with that one, with that sentence. No? Aramnena vipaka dasana. Aramnena vipaka niyama dasana. The vipaka is how to say, aramnena vipaka niyama dasana. Vipaka is distinguished definitely by way of aramna. By way of aramna. Because if aramna is eta, kusala vipaka arises. If aramna is aneta, akusala vipaka arises. That's why vipaka is distinguished by way of aramna. Aramna vipaka dasana, vipaka niyama dasana. I mean, vipaka, the center distinguishes of vipaka is by way of aramna. In order to show this, the aramna niyama dasana tha mewa. Aramna niyama dasana tha mewa. In order to show the how to say here, permanent, not permanent. In order to show
Sayadaw, the niyama can translate the law. We say we have the karma niyama, vudu niyama, like that type.
This niyama, not yes, similar. But this niyama means right, correct. Correct. Yeah, certainly. Among these, the definition show here. So we have to take certainly here. Certainly, but here we say aramana niyama dasanatha mewa. In order to show the certain niyama, certain aramana, in order to show certain the object here.
I think this sentence maybe we translate as showing the certainty of the vibhaga by way of the aramana.
Yes. Vibhaga, the first sentence, aramnena vibhaga niyama dasana, the vibhaga, the distinguished by aramana. Aramana niyama dasana, the aramana object distinguished by vibhaga. Vice versa, you know. You distinguish vibhaga by object. When you distinguish object, you have to distinguish by vibhaga. These two. Aramnena vibhaga niyama dasana. So when you distinguish vibhaga, you distinguish with object. Aramana niyama dasana tamewa. So the aramana is always right. Aramana niyama dasanatha, in order to show the rightness of the object. That means if the object, if kusala vibhaga, it is eta. If it is akusala vibhaga, it is aneta. You know, these two. Aramnena vibhaga dasana, aramna niyama dasana, these two, vice versa. You distinguish vibhaga by way of aramna. You distinguish aramna by way of vibhaga. You clear?
Hi, Sayadaw. So the word dasana, does it mean seeing or showing, Sayadaw?
To show. Dasana showing.
The dasana is showing, not seeing.
Yes, tell. You can say to tell. Telling or explaining. To show me here, showing me, explaining. Explaining the object. Explaining the vibhaga. Vibhaga and object is true. Vibhaga, if you were to distinguish vibhaga, whether it is kusala vibhaga, akusala vibhaga, you have to distinguish by way of aramana. If you were to distinguish aramana, whether it is the desirable or desirable, you have to distinguish by way of vibhaga. You clear?
Yes. No, I'm clear about that point, but I'm just not sure the meaning of the word dasana. So dasana is seeing, right?
Not seeing here, showing.
Showing.
Explaining.
Okay.
So the literal meaning is showing. But we have to say here, explaining or telling. Letting know.
So is this just the noun of daseti, Sayadaw?
Sorry?
So that is the noun of daseti?
Oh, yes. Now it's daseti. Yeah, dasana, we call bhava. Yeah. Bhava, that is the verb. Like a jaran, kind of jaran. Dasana. Niyama, yes. Always.
Okay.
Vibhaga niyama, vibhaga always arises due to aramana. Vibhaga always distinguished due to aramana. To show this. Aramana niyama dasana, aramana is distinguished by way always distinguished by way of vibhaṅga to show this.
Yeah. So that means the vibhaṅgapāḷi is shown. The showing of that is done for the purpose of showing the aramana niyama by means of aramana, even though there is sanya vipallasa. That's what it means, right?
Show vibhaṅga, not show aramana. Vibhaṅga niyama dasana, show vibhaṅga.
But then we also have the aramana niyama dasana.
That is show aramana.
Yes, so that means the vibhaṅga niyama is shown. Is that the showing of that is done, is done for the benefit of showing the aramana niyama.
No, this here too here. If we the may complete sentence, we have to make like this. Aramanena vibhaṅga niyama dasana gatan. Vibhaṅgena aramana niyama dasana gatan. We have to make a complete sentence like that.
So what about the dasanatang? We have the atang.
Yes, in order to show.
Yeah, so in order to. So which means the showing of the vibhaṅga niyama is done in order to show the aramana niyama.
Yes, you can say like that.
Yeah.
In order to show aramana niyama, the second sentence, in order to show vibhaṅga niyama. The first one in order to show vibhaṅga niyama, the second one in order to show aramana niyama.
Yes.
Okay. So aramana vibhaṅga niyama dasana. Vibhaṅgena aramana niyama dasana.
Yes.
So these two vice versa, you see. The object distinguished by way of vibhaṅga. Vibhaṅga also distinguished by way of aramana.
Yeah.
If you want to distinguish aramana as eta aneta, you have to distinguish by way of vibhaṅga. If you distinguish vibhaṅga, the eta aneta, also you need to vibhaṅga, sorry. If you want to distinguish vibhaṅga, kusala or akusala, you need to distinguish by way of aramana.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
So we go to the apicca. Dwara vasina be athakta se dwara vasina by door. They are also eta rupa aneta rupas are also distinguished by way of the door. So here, dwara dare. But the dwara dare, here dwara dare, dwara, let's see. Dwara adara, that's correct. Dwara adara, but dara here passive over, it's not like that here. Dwara dara, in a single door, like a iron door, for example, only a iron door. Dwara dare, dukkasa, sukhasa cha, pajja buddhasa. So in the iron door, it could be sukha, it could be dukkha. Yeah, pajja buddha, the reason of the object, pajja buddhasa, the reason of the object to be sukha and dukkha in a single door. So dwara dare sukha dukkha vibhaṅgapāḍana door. Yeah. Sukha dukkha vibhaṅgapāḍana door. Dukkha vibhaṅga. That's still correct. Sukha dukkha vibhaṅgapāḍana door. In a single door, sukha and dukkha vibhaṅga ka arashya. Here, the dukkha, sukha dukkha vibhaṅgapāḍana door, it is possible for the arising of sukha vibhaṅga and dukkha vibhaṅga in a single the door. Sukha dukkha vipaka upadana to. To here the reason. Because as the arising of, as the arising of, or here we say not as the arising. Upadana to, it is possible for the arising of sukha and dukkha vipaka in a single door. So vipakena aramana nidasana, it is the same. It agrees, this sentence agree with the above sentence. Vipakena aramana niyama dasana. The second one, you know.
So the dorantara, it doesn't mean the difference in doors, Sayadaw?
No, the same door. Here, dwaratara, the same door.
Then how can we have the sukha and dukkha arise in the same doors?
You see, why not? Just now we have discussed. So like
so it means different
dark,
doors, right? Yeah. So the dung is bad for like the
it's
eye.
bad. Yes, for the touch.
No, but it's good
for the touch.
Yeah. Which means a different
door.
Right? So it means different
like,
door.
The Buddhist pipe. You know, kaya vinyana, that kaya vinyana. Kaya dwara, it is a pleasant for the if you are struck by Buddhist pipe. So in a single door, you see, it the same kaya vinyana. You have sukha sagada kaya vinyana, dukkha sagada kaya vinyana. So sukha sagada kaya vinyana, it is sukha vipaka. Dukkha sagada kaya vinyana, it is dukkha vipaka. So this is the referred to the above sentence aramana niyama dasana. Then you go vipakena aramana niyama dasanena. Vipakena, yes, here vipakena aramana dasana niyama. So by the aramana is always distinguished by means of vipaka. Eka sameyewa dware in the same door. Samana sewa the same. Mani radanadi puttapasa sanika pusane ordinance sukha dukkha padanato. So the mani radanadi puttapasa, the treasure mani radana, the golden treasure. Sanika, so the sanika what smoothly pusane, smoothly touching a partner, so striking these two. Sukha dukkha padanato. So Buddhist pipe. If you touch Buddhist pipe, so it will be joinable, you know, Buddhist pipe. But when you are struck with Buddhist pipe, you see the same dwara there, kaya dwara. Kaya dwara, if you touch, yes, but if you are strike, dukkha. If you touch sukha, if you are strike, dukkha. Vipaka was in a eta netada, but me a vipaka here, eta netada, dasita, to be shown. Eta anetas are to be shown. When you do this, obvious. So here I want to say sukha dukkha padanato. Where? Sukha dukkha padanato. Here. Here the dictionary give me this round, you know. You cannot rely. You cannot always rely on dictionary here. Sukha dukkha upadanato should be. You need to divide sukha dukkha upadana. But he divide here sukhat, sukhada upadana. Sukhada upadana. That's wrong. Sukha dukkha upadana should be. Sukha and dukkha the arising or for the arising of upadana for the because of the arising of upadana because of the arising of sukha and dukkha. So vipaka was saying eta netada dasida. So in this case, a good spy is the case of good spy. Good spy, you see, what kind of object is that? Eta desirable. So as vipaka, what kind of vipaka should be? Vipaka should be kusala vipaka. Kusala vipaka.
Sayadaw.
May
I ask what do you say the some bio, Buddhist bio, or what is that word?
This one you mean?
No, you just said. You said some bio or something.
Goddess pie. I say goddess pie.
Goddess pie.
Goddess pie, you know, you spike me like something sharp, you know, something sharp. You see, you stab the body, you strike the body. This pie, you see, you have the spike. When you torture someone, you use spike.
Oh, spike. Oh, okay.
They call spike. Some are very sharp, you know. Some are not very sharp. So that spike can be made by many things, by wood, by cement, concrete, by stone, by iron, by gold also. But the monarchs, universal monarch, use the goddess pike because they are very powerful, they are very rich, they can use the goddess pike. But normal people, the government also use such kind of spike, the spike made of wood, especially wood, bamboo. You use a spike, you torture someone, you kill someone with a spike. The goddess pike here, the goddess pike can produce sukha and dukkha. Sukha and dukkha. But in this case here, you think about this. Goddess pie produce sukha and dukkha. That's why here the Tika says that's why eta and anetas are distinguished by way of vipaka. How do you understand? Eta aneta distinguished by way of vipaka.
That means if the vipaka is good, then at the time we take that aramana as good, you know.
So what kind of vipaka can arise here?
Yes, but just that like the examples that have been giving us. I mean, when we touch it, it might be nice to touch, but when we get bitten by it, then it's not nice.
So both vipaka can arise here. Goddess pie, you know. Goddess pie can produce both vipaka.
Which word is the golden spike, in this Pali sentence?
Here Mani Ratana.
Mani Ratana is the gem, right? It's the
gem, treasure.
Yeah, the treasure, the gem treasure.
In this case, it is used as Mani Ratana. Formerly, it's used as goddess pie. That's why I use goddess pie. Yes, the same thing. Yeah, Mani Ratana. The treasure, the gem. When you touch the gem, you feel very good. That's why you see decorate your body with the gems. See? Jewelry. So many things in your body. So when you touch it, yes, that's good. But if someone strike you with this, the precious stone, you see, what happened? You feel very bad. So sukha dukkha vipaka upadana do is sukha and dukkha can be sukha vipaka, dukkha vipaka can arise, you see, innocent dwara, kaya dwara. So when you touch the mani radana, that's kusala vipaka. When you are struck by the mani radana, that is akusala vipaka. So aramana is decided by way of vipaka here, he concludes. So how do you understand this? The same object could be desirable, undesirable, and this.
Yes, as here you see in the Bali here they use sanigang. That means pusane. The touching is very good. But in the botane when we beat, so it's become like a dukkha. That's why
so
the same
object?
For.
How about this object, mani radana? The mani radana, the diamond, for example, a diamond. How about the diamond? Is this kusala vipaka or akusala vipaka?
Well, I mean, according to his explanation, I mean, he said that the classification of the object should be done via the vipaka citta, not the other way around, because here we have only one of the same object, but we have different vipaka according to the situation, right? Yeah, so that's what I think that is the his argument to show that the vipaka is the thing for us to decide.
So the conclusion, this mani radana, mani diamond actually, mani, what we say mani, we refer to diamond, radana treasure, diamond treasure. So this mani radana, is this mani radana desirable or undesirable? How do you think? Is mani radana desirable or undesirable?
It depends,
Huh?
I think it's desirable for a human being.
So according to this.
But if you say desirable by human being, then someone has to recognize its value. If someone they don't know the value, so for them it's like a stone.
But mani radana, always mani radana, even though someone consider a stone.
So that means we have to take as ita.
So how about vipaka here? Vipaka wasena eta neta. We say according to vipaka, we have to decide whether eta is aneta. So this object, eta object or aneta object.
I think
it's something like something is like they turn around. You see, because the object is decided by the vibhaga, and the vibhaga is decided by the aramana. So yeah, so it's something like a wrong. If
yes,
someone
here sukha and dukkha vibhaga can arise. It's in mani radana. In the case of mani radana, when mani radana touch your body smoothly, then you like it. So that's a kusala vibhaga. When someone strike you with mani radana, that is the dukkha. So dukkha is sukha arises here. So sukha, this sukha refer to vibhaga or just sukha. Dukkha refer to vibhaga or just dukkha here. How do you think? How do you think here? So the object is distinguishable by vibhaga itself. He referred to this and he gave the example already here. He concludes, eta neta distinguished by vibhaga. So what kind of vibhaga can arise in the case of mani radana? So sukha vibhaga or dukkha vibhaga, how do you think? Sukha vipaka or dukkha vipaka. So here, if you distinguish eta aneta by way of vipaka, so you need to know what kind of vipaka arises here. There, you can decide whether it is eta or aneta. So maniratana, where the diamond, where you touch diamond smoothly, the sukha arises in you, somanasa. But when you are struck by that, so domanasa arises in you. So somanasa and domanasa may arise in you. But the vipaka, what kind of vipaka arises in you? Kusala vipaka or akusala vipaka?
Well, Sayadaw, the diamond gem. Well, it's not necessarily nice when it touches your body, right? Because it's not smooth.
Yes, it is the dwara, yes.
It's not exactly nice. I mean, it might be nice in terms of the door, the eye door, but I mean, we're talking about the body door. It's not
body door is the body door. The two kinds can arise here. Sukha and dukkha, these two can arise in the body door.
So what I mean is that we're talking about the material of the diamond gem.
Yeah, yes,
right?
diamond.
It's very solid. It's not like glue. So how can we? I don't think it is a good object in terms of the Puttapa. It's solid rock. It's basically a solid rock.
Sayadaw, I also agree with Dr. Ryan because the diamond is object of the eye, but the object of the Kaya Vinyana is the Photapa. So the touching, it depends on the touching. We classify into the kusala or akusala, not depend on the diamond.
According to his the explanation here, ekasame yewacha dware samana sewa maniratana di puttapasa. Ekasame yewa dware is the same dwara. Samana sewa maniratana di puttapasa. The same the puttapa here, the same puttapa by maniratana etc. The same puttapa, the same dwara here, the same puttapa. But the way it is touched smoothly, sukha arises. But sukha here, what kind of sukha? Sukha vedana or sukha vipaka? I want to know here. Sukha vedana or sukha vipaka? Fortunate, where striking, there arises dukkha. This dukkha vedana or dukkha vipaka? I just want to know, I ask you this question.
So, but then Sayadaw, here we're talking about the Puttapa. So the sukha vipaka, I mean, so we're talking about the, what is that? Sukha
maniratana, yeah.
Sukha sahagata kaya vinyana or dukkha sahagata kaya vinyana. Then they are the same. The sukha is also the sukha vedana. Right, and the dukkha is also the dukkha vipaka. We're talking about the vipaka.
No, here sukha dukkha padana here referred to vedana, not referred to vipaka.
But they are the same, right, Sayadaw? Because the akusala vipaka, the kaya, the akusala vipaka, akusala kaya vinyana, it has the dukkha vedana. It is associated with dukkha vedana.
Yes.
So the dukkha vedana is also, when we talk about the dukkha vedana, we also talk about the akusala vipaka kaya vinyana. So they are the same.
Dukkha, you see, sometimes when we classify vedana, sukha vedana, dukkha vedana, adukkha sukha vedana. Domanasa Vedana also is included in Dukkha Vedana.
Yeah,
Sukha Vedana is included in Somnasa Vedana.
Yes, I understand.
Dukkha Vedana.
But then here we're talking about Phuttapa, right, Sayadaw? Specifically Phuttapa.
Phuttapa, yes. Phuttapa or the diamond, for example, here, the touch of the diamond, we are talking about the touch of diamond.
Yeah.
So here, Sukha Dukkha Padana door is said. So the diamond, the Kaya Dwara is the Kaya Dwara. The touch of diamond can produce Sukha and Dukkha.
So what Sayadaw saying is that when we say Sukha, it might be Somanasa of some other Jagwana Chitta?
Yes, this one not clear. Whether Sukha Vipaka or Dukkha Vipaka, whether Sukha Vedana or Dukkha Vedana, not clear.
I see.
As it is not clear, we will classify Eta Aneta. So here we have here Eta Aneta Dasita, he said. But here the touch of Mani Radana can be Eta or Aneta. We have to decide here. Mani Radana is said, Eta Ramana, yes. But the touch of Mani Radana, but because of the Mani Radana, so Kusala Vipaka, both Kusala Vipaka, Akusala Vipaka arises here. So if we classify this Mani Radana, whether it is desirable or undesirable, which object it can be, I want to know here.
I see. So
how do you think? Is it desirable or is it undesirable?
It's according to the body door, it should be undesirable.
According to?
The body door.
Body door, yes, this is body door.
It should be undesirable, yes.
But here they did not mention the body door is desirable or undesirable.
Yeah, did not mention. But here, Vipaka was in Eta Neta Dasita, he said. He gave the example here, the Mani Radana, the touch of Mani Radana, here, Sukha Dukkha Padana door. The touch of Mani Radana can be Sukha and Dukkha.
I got Sayadaw's point. So the Sukha and Dukkha, that is not necessarily Vipaka, right? Because so the when we, in order to determine whether or not an object is Eta and Aneta, we have to depend on the Vipaka. So the Vipaka cannot be changed. So it can only be one. So according to this, then I would say the Mani Ratana is undesirable.
Undesirable.
Yeah.
Yes, if we the touch of Mani Radana, but we you see two kinds. Sanika, Pusane, where it is touched smoothly. Sukha, the alternate, where it is struck. Dukkha here.
Yes, that is the point. Actually, the same object, but it is because touching softly, gently, is become like a sukha. But when the beat by the Mani Radana, is become dukkha.
Yes.
So now we are all discussing in this point.
We had to conclude. We had to conclude here.
As Sayadaw said, Sukha and Dukkha here are not necessarily Vipaka. Right?
Only the
yes. So as Sayadaw said, Sukha, it can be, so manasa, sahagata chitta as well. So which means it happens during the Jagwana.
Jagwana state.
Yes.
Jagwana state.
But then at the Vipaka stage, at the Kaya Vipaka Chitta, it has to be the Dukkha Vedana. Because it's not clear. Because it's not clear. Sukha and Sukha Dukkha Danato is not clear whether or not it's talking about the Vipaka or not.
Yeah, this one not clear. That's why I ask you this Maniradana, whether it is desirable or undesirable. I just want to know that.
So I think
according to Vibhaṅga, if you will decide by Vibhaṅga, so if the Vibhaṅga here, if Kusala Vibhaṅga arises, so Maniradana can be here, both Eta and Aneta.
Right, yeah. But it cannot. Right, so because it depends on the Vibhaṅga.
Because Maniradana, we say this one, not Kusala Kamacha, actually, Maniradana. That is Uduja Rupa. Kama Pacha Uduja Rupa, we say.
Yes.
This Uduja Rupa, you possess. For example, you possess this Uduja Rupa. But you get this one because of your past karma, Kama Pacha. If you do not have past karma, you cannot have it. You have it because of past Kusala karma. But this, the diamond, not produced by Kusala karma, produced by the temperature, Udu. But this Udu has the cause of Kusala karma. Kama Pacha Uduja Rupa, we say. That's why this mani diamond is Kusala Vibhaṅga. If diamond is Kusala Vibhaṅga, the object is Eta object.
So why is it Kamacha Uduja Rupa,
This is you see the Uduja Rupa, not Kamacha Rupa.
Yes, but if Sayadaw said it's a Kamacha Uduja Rupa.
Kama Pacha.
Oh, Kama Pacha.
Kama Pacha Uduja Rupa. The Uduja Rupa arises due to Kama.
Okay.
Uduja here, Uduja Rupa, Udu here Kama, Udu, Uduja Rupa. Uduja Rupa produced by Udu. The Udu also produced by Kama.
But then Sayadaw,
Two state.
It's the Kama Pacha Uduja Rupa. So which means we are possessing that diamond. But let's say if we don't, that diamond is not in our possession, it's somebody else, and they throw it at us to hit us. That is not necessary. Well, so then it means there other people's Kama Pattaya Uduja Rupa. So it's still good. Okay, I see.
Yes. That's why it is difficult to say here. The Mulatika did not make clearly. You know, he did not make clearly. He gave the example. He said Vibhaṅga was in Eta Neta Dasita by means of Vibhaṅga. So Kusane diamond, if Kusala Vibhaṅga arises, this diamond becomes Eta. If Akusala Vibhaṅga arises, this diamond becomes Aneta. So this diamond could be Eta and Aneta according to this. Not clear. Not clear. How about the Ataka? That's why this is not to be acceptable. This idea not to be acceptable. So only the idea to be acceptable. Only the idea that if the object is desirable, it is Kusala Vibhaṅga, or if it is Kusala Vibhaṅga, it is desirable. Only this view is acceptable. The other view is not. The example given by him not acceptable. Dwara not acceptable views. But Vibhaṅga was in Etaneta Dasiti. This is acceptable. Understand?
So it doesn't depend on the doors, you know?
No, depend on the door. The door here, according to the door is not to be acceptable. Vibhaṅga, only vibhaṅga to be acceptable when we distinguish aramana.
No, but then I mean,
he just explained this. In the door, he just said the door, the ka arise. No, in one door, sukha and dukkha ka arise. Even though we have to decide aramana by vibhaṅga only. We should not decide aramana by dwara, he just said.
Yes, but then so the example you had earlier about the excrement, the dung, then we said that it's not desirable according to the eye door and the nose door, but it's desirable according to the body door.
Yes.
So we can't really say, so in fact, it depends on the doors.
So he made conclusion, you know, at the Atthakatha conclusion here. Ewa etanedata ekatato vipakenewa prashichata ti uditaba. So it should be distinguished by vibhaṅga only. So ekatato, definitely it should be distinguished by vibhaṅga only, not by dwara. It just denied dwara. Even though a dwara is a dwara, even though. So, but we have to decide by way of vibhaṅga only. Ekatato, definitely we have to decide by vibhaṅga only. We will not decide by dwara. That is the reason.
Yeah, yes, you know, but then so for example, the same example, right? So the same object, but it's a different door. But and then when it is the object of the eye door, then the vibhaṅga is the akusala vibhaṅga. I mean, yeah, so that like the excrement is the akusala vibhaṅga. So that is we know for sure that the vibhaṅga is akusala vibhaṅga. But then according to the body door, then it's kusala vibhaṅga. So we have
kusala vibhaṅga actually. Not kusala vibhaṅga, body door. It's not kusala vibhaṅga, but as object, it says eta, desirable. Just say desirable or desirable. If the eye door, it is desirable. If the body door, it is desirable. That does not mean this da is desirable object. Because if this da not be this da not kusala vibhaṅga, kusala kamacca rupa. This da is akusala vibhaṅga, akusala kamacca rupa. That's why we have to decide the dark is anitaramana by vibhaṅga only.
So even though that we feel, we feel good when we touch it, it's still akusala vibhaṅga.
Akusala vibhaṅga.
But then if it is akusala vibhaṅga, then at the time we have dukkha vedana.
Sukha vedana.
When we touch it, we have dukkha vedana.
We touch it, sukha vedana. In the case of dark.
No, but so that's what I mean. When we touch it, we have the dukkha. Sukha vedana, then we know that sukha vedana is associated with the kaya kusala vibhaṅga. Kusala vibhaṅga, kaya vibhaṅga. Then how can it be associated with the?
That is just vedana. That is somanasa vedana. Sukha because somanasa vedana. Somanasa vedana arises, not sukha vedana. We don't say sukha vedana. Somanasa vedana arises. Not the sukha sagara, the kusala vibhaṅga, sukha sagara kaya viññāna. The touching is sukha sagara kusala vibhaṅga kaya viññāna. The somanasa is Yes.
Yeah, no, Sayadaw, it doesn't make sense.
So in that case, how you distinguish? How do you distinguish? It is eta or aneta? But dark, dark is not produced by kusala. It is produced by akusala. Akusala kamaja rupa it is. So when you say the akusala kamaja rupa, eta, but akusala kamaja rupa cannot be eta. It is always aneta. That's why even though we have, you see, different vibhaṅga,
So why is dung the product of the kamaja-rupa? Why is it kamaja-rupa?
Yes, dark, yes.
Dung is not kamaja-rupa, right?
Kamaja-rupa, akusala kamaja-rupa.
But I mean, it's not produced by kama. Dung is not produced by kama.
You can say in that case, akusala kama bhaja uduja rupa. Akusala kama bhaja.
But then it looks to me that everything is going to be kama bhajaya then.
Yeah, yes. But our body not kama bhaja. The matter is not kama bhaja. Those are kama bhaja uduja rupa. So our body, our eyes, ear, nose, all these, you see, just kamaja rupa.
Yes. But I mean, so far what we have learned is that it's specifically saying the kamaja rupa. Then if it's a good kamaja rupa, then
also then so far it's not kamaja rupa. Kamabaja uduja rupa.
No. What I mean is, so far we have been the classification is based on kamaja rupa, not the kama pachaya utaja or
yes.
aharaja. So why do we have this classification based on the kamaja pachaya?
Kama pachaya. This is generally speaking, the kamaja rupa we use kamaja kusala kamaja akusala kamaja. Generally speaking, I think. Because these are not the real kamaja rupa. For example, this water bottle, it's not kamaja rupa, it is uduja rupa. But this uduja rupa has the cause of karma. See, we say kama pachya uduja rupa, we say. So please think about that. Even though, here for me, even though in the same dwara, in the same door, even though sukha and dukkha arise both, but we should not take that meaning. We should not decide the object because of sukha and dukkha. We have to decide the object because of vibhaṅga only. Is it?
And so that is also the conclusion of the Atthakatha, right, Sayadaw?
Atthakatha conclude here the ekatato, etaneta ekatato Atthakatha say here. Ewa etaneta ekatato vipakinewa. Yeah, ekatato. Definitely, eta and aneta should be separated, should be distinguished by vibhaṅga only. By vibhaṅga, yeah. Vibhaṅga, by vibhaṅga only, vipakinewa.
Yeah.
Vipakena ewa here. Vipakena ewa. By vibhaṅga only, definitely.
Yeah.
So not by sukha and dukkha. Even though in the same dwara, sukha and dukkha arise, we will not distinguish the matter by the sukha and dukkha. We will distinguish by vibhaṅga only.
Yeah.
So very complicated, Okay, time is over.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry
Thank
for
you so
taking much time. Okay, let's conclude our lecture. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetetu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
You're welcome.